Hi, everybody. This is Jim West, and I'm with Carolina Varsity. I want to talk about my way too early top 25 in the 3A classification. This is part 4 of the series, and on this one, we're going to be doing positions 20 through 25. Number 20 is Watauga, one of the best places in the state if you want to enjoy the good mountain air, especially in August, September. Just beautiful, beautiful area. Go in October and you get some really good leaf changes. But if you really want to see some good football, go to Watauga over to Boone, and you're going to see some really good, some good, some good play on both offense and defense. The one thing I'll say about Watauga, they should benefit quite a bit from moving from 4A to 3A. The one issue that I see with Watauga, I don't think they're in a very strong conference, but that's we'll wait and see on that. They're probably going to be a team that's might be held down a little bit because they haven't had a really good conference schedule. 21, I'm giving it to Eastern Alamance. I'm a big Coach Kirby fan. He's done a great job at Eastern Alamance. One of the most well-respected guys around, and I remember a couple of years ago when Eastern had to forfeit all of their games, and Coach Kirby wasn't worried about forfeiting games. He was more worried about the player that was involved in that. He really genuinely cares about his players. So he's a well-coached squad, and can they beat Western Alamance? Yes, they can. Will they? I don't know. I think Western is better, but don't dismiss Eastern Alamance whatsoever. Number 22 is Asheville, and I'm not quite sold on them, and they might drop out of the top 25. Still have some questions about them. Some people would like to see a team like Irwin in the top 25. I don't think Irwin is ready for it. I think they've lost too much. Asheville, I don't know. It's just I had them as 22 because I think there's a potential for them to be really good. I'm still waiting to see how things develop as the off season progresses. 23 is Orange High School, which is right down the road from me in Hillsboro, and Orange lost Pat Moser, the head coach, won a state championship over in Graham. He's done a great job of resurrecting the Orange program. Their coach now, I believe, is Van Smith. He was a defensive coordinator. Orange always plays good on defense. I'm kind of curious about if they're going to open it up on offense or if they're going to play the double wing still. So we'll see on our Orange. Orange might actually be ranked too low. They might be a little bit better than 23. Number 24, Monroe. I do think they will be higher in the next couple months. I see them going up a little bit. I don't know if they're quite as good as Catholic or Weddington. I could see Weddington moving down, Monroe moving up, Catholic staying about the same, and all three teams be within the 7 or 8 positions of each other. That's the best 3A conference of all over the state. As my cat, as you can hear, is telling you that he agrees with me. 3A, that's the Southern Piedmont Conference, great conference. The 25th position goes to E.E. Smith. This is a team that struggled last year. They went 3-8, lost a couple close games. They're going from 4A to 3A. I think they'll benefit with a lot of talent. I think they'll benefit from moving down to 3A. I think it's going to be a good year for E.E. Smith. Now, there are some teams I left off the top 25. One of them that a lot of people talked to me about is why don't you have Rocky Mounts? I think they just simply lost too much from graduation. It's a well coached team. They could surprise me. They did surprise me 2 years ago. I did not have them on my radar, and they ended up winning the 3A state championship. Another team that I had that some people have asked me why I don't have them on there is Concord. I don't think Concord is a top 25 team. I think they're probably 35 or so, 30 to 35. They're also probably not in the top 25 because of the new 20, 30, 30, 20 reclassification realignments. There's about 10 to 12 4A teams that moved down to 3A that have squeezed Concord out and some other teams. Another team that I believe that I did not list in the top 25 that many have is Rose. I don't think Rose has the defense quite yet. However, that's a team that I'm kind of looking to see what happens in the future with player movements. The open realignment in Pitt County has given me some pause. You just never know what team is going to be affected the most. I think Rose has the most to win, so we shall see. But right now, they're not in the top 25, but they may be at the beginning of the preseason. Thank you so much. This is Jim West with Carolina Varsity.